ForTheFans, welcome back. It's me, Dr. FM, and it's Thames FC, and today, big day, Champions League group stage draw. For the first time ever, we get to face the top tier talent around Europe, and that's quite exciting to me. Since we last met, we've actually played a game. We played Derby County. I thought that was going to be today's episode, the first games of the Premier League, but actually the draw is in between the two games we're playing today, so it makes more sense. A very comfortable 4-0 win, though. Mackay, Jimenez, Dorfer, and Herzog on the score sheet. I know Dorfer and Herzog on the score sheet of the same game. Who saw that coming? Let's say that 4-1 win, very, very comfortable. Particularly the match, as you can see, very dominant. Only one shot on target for them, which they scored, which is a little bit annoying. But regardless of that, today then, Stoke City and Arsenal to come, as well as that Champions League draw. I'm very excited, and team-wise, we're looking strong. Now, although we've got a tiny little injury to Obrenick, which means he can't play today, we've got a very sort of strong starting 11. Arguably, apart from him, the only change that I'd probably make, the strongest available to us. Calvo will then be in goal, Nelly Furtado at right back, Alvaro Giovanni in defence alongside Ericsson, Dano on the left-hand side, Jimenez, Hellodham, Ferreira behind Ben-Hur, Mackay and Miquelino. There wasn't too much else in terms of transfers, by the way, just very quickly. The only thing that really happened was that Tom Milne went out. You might remember we brought him in as sort of backup that never played. £5 million, they will take it. A little bit of profit on the purchase, not too bad. And off the wage bill, more importantly, as well. So then, with the transfer window slammed shut, this is very much the squad that we've got going into the future, and let's see how this squad does against Stoke in this first game. You'll notice that Manchester City, if you're eagle-eyed, top of the table, got a good goal difference already. They're back again. Kind of hoping this season they would take a year off, but all right, we're starting standard flexible. We're trying to exploit those flanks a little as well, and let's see, Miquelino, first start of the season for him, how will he do? Also, Ben-Hur, first start of the season, brought him on in the last game, just to give him a little bit of game time, and I think he did well for that. Now, you'd think Stoke City, a game we should be comfortably winning, and I'll tell the team that as well. This is our final season. I wish I could say this is my final year. If I could resign and let them know, that'd be perfect, but it's not to be. We'll keep the top 10 up there. Hopefully we'll be in it by the end of the episode. As first chance of the game, Ben-Hur, I mean, that would have been a lovely introduction. Free kick, Jimenez. About 5 minutes gone. Knocks it in towards Hellodham. Not great, but we've got a lot of defenders back, so I'm not too worried about a counter-attack causing a cutting open situation. Ferreira, though, naps in, and now he dribbles with it forward. We've not seen too much of that last season, so hopefully this year we see a little more of it. As Jimenez shot on goal, hits the post and cleared. These early season games, I mean, I just want sort of ticking over, comfy wins. That's all we want. With Arsenal coming up, though, it's a big test early on, as this is the same information. 23 minutes gone. Another Thames chance, perhaps, as Hellodham back in the side today. Again, Ben-Hur's return, Miquelino, Hellodham, we've got some familiar faces in the side. The team not changed too much from last season on those defensive changes, really. So I'm trusting in the boys that we've got at our disposals. Miquelino is found on that right-hand side. Ben-Hur's in the middle. Ball goes all the way in. Doesn't quite reach him. Ferreira with a shot, but just wide or just over even. And so far, though, we're looking rather dominant. Stoke have given away a lot of fouls, I've noticed. Miquelino again, as Thames looking to put, we need a goal on top of this pressure. As Miquelino, he's got players in the middle. Defensively, though, Stoke have done quite well there. And although I've created little to nothing so far in the game, this could be their opportunity as Mieland on this left-hand side. And I'm feeling a little bit apprehensive, viewers, as he nearly scores. Don't like that. Don't like the fact that it's almost the first highlight. It's the first highlight they've had, as far as my eyes are concerned. Ferreira wins the knockdown, and Ben-Hur finds Mackay on this left-hand side. 3 or 4 players in the area this time, and finds one. Ferreira puts it in. Mackay with the assist. That's what you want to see. Your attacking midfielder bombing into the centre, getting on the end of things. And it was really nice. As the ball's put in, we'll pause it, and hopefully we'll be able to see what I was talking about. As the ball goes out to Mackay, you can see players really desperate to get into the area as it's played in. 4 players around, one on the edge, and Ferreira heads home. Lovely stuff. 1-0, 40 minutes gone. Another free kick at the end of the half. Jimenez plays it towards Hellodham. It's going to come back out to Jimenez. Was he going to go for goal there? Not quite. Just keep the ball, mate. That's all we really need you to do. Don't lose it and allow a counter-attack as he gets back on it. Our attacking players being trusted here. Ferreira on the edge. Oh, my dearie me. I mean, it got me out of my shoes, that one. 2-0. That's what you want. And a player got injured for them as well. Probably because of neck strain or something. He was like, oh, my God, that's so fast. As you see it again in 3 dimensions, I feel sorry for the injured party, but in some levels, viewers, it's understandable. Ferreira left-footed, just from a standing, but bang! Oh my! And that'll take us into half-time. 2-0 to the good, and a deserved lead. Ferreira this season looks up for it. Passionately said, I'm very pleased with the way things are going. That's all you need. And get out there, do it again. This does so far send Thames to the top of the table. Corner to Stoke, though, is surely not. Okay, no. Hit the post. Oh, they've got another corner, bless them. They actually think that something might come from this. Hang on, the physio's coming on. Diallo's injured himself. Oh, do I really have to watch this? Oh, yeah, you take your time. It's not like we're recording a video or anything. I mean, we could be here all day. This does not count as a Stoke highlight, by the way. They aren't okay. They've carried him off. Thank goodness. I mean, there's no way they score from this. No, don't be daft. Giovanni deals with it. Oh, great. Of course he has. Of course he's got injured. Because he was playing superbly, so it makes perfect sense. Herzog comes on, fuming. 2 goals. This was his year. Out for the year, do we reckon? How long do we think? I'm going to go 8 months. Why not? Let's go big or go home. What was the suspected injury? Potential foot injury. Probably a broken ankle. Great. Or bruised. More likely bruised, actually. As the time ticks away, I should probably make another change, really. Thorbjorn is going to come on for Hullum in his deeper role, and that should be that, though. 2-0, 5 minutes of injury time. Let's have... Oh, that's a highlight. Good. Oh, it's in our favour. I was a little bit concerned, but no, never mind. Jimenez, Herzog, Ben-Hur. Not seen too much from him in this game as Mackay scores, but it's offside, so I wasted everybody's time. As Giovanni wraps this up, then back to Calvo it goes, and there we are. Thames 2, Stoke 0, and a good first win of the episode. Lovely stuff. All right, get your raffle tickets in now. How long do you think he's out for? Raffle tickets? Why are we doing a raffle for? How long do we think? I'm going. Serious suggestion: 2 months, 8 weeks, something like that. Because I was loving him, wasn't I? I was enjoying him. I went, oh, when he scored, but now they're destroying that for me. We stay in 4th position. Goal difference a factor in these early stages. As here it is, boom! It's 1-2. It's a bruised ankle. Of course. Well, I mean, we did suspect that at one point. 1 to 3 days, bruised ankle. That was enough for him to come off, was it? 125 appearances for Jimenez. Love that. All right, Champions League draw, and then Arsenal. I mean, a big week. An exciting week. I'm pumped. I do feel like there's a lot of pressure. As our record attendance is broken. 40,000. Okay, we're getting 40,000 for a game against Stoke at Wembley. Interesting. But the fact that Thames are getting 40,000 is still rather impressive. I forgot all about that. Well, nice, good bit of information there. I mean, our gate receipts should be through the roof. And to be fair, with the debt that we've got at the moment, that is necessary. So far this season, we've got 2 million in gate receipts. We've played 1 home game. Clubs want Lazaro on loan. No, he's the backup keeper this year. That's good planning, I think. Getting some experience, then come back and sit on the bench for 3 years as Eriksen's out forever. Well, that's not ideal, but Insigne can come in. Depth. Strength in depth. Oh, just a very quick point. To those that are watching the stream episode we had, we nearly signed a Italian defender. Couldn't afford it because we signed a player for 845 million. So, couldn't afford it. So that was cancelled, obviously. But I just thought I'd let you know. You might have been interested. Oh, news has come in. Thames have been awarded 11.32 million for playing in the group stages, which financially is a huge boost. So thank you for that. That is genuinely very good news. Could we be... I mean, if remaining in the same division, a point, that's just 5 points for the following season. Oh, that could be bad. So we are definitely going to... Well, never mind. That's fine. Don't worry about that. All right, draw. It's the day. The Carabao Cup 3rd round draw. Not what I was... just quickly. Who is it? Leicester away. Get the fox suit out, Benny boy. And finally, we're here. We're seeded 4th. I mean, admittedly, our experience in Europe isn't vast. We're the highest seeded 4th. Oh God, okay. Us and West Ham just chilling back here. Juventus are in pot 3, so we could get Juventus, Real Madrid, and PSG. Let's hope we don't. All right, then through we go. As we're pot 4, we'll get all this lot out of the way, and then we'll have a look at which groups we would prefer and not prefer. There are some there not nice. I'm looking at Barca, Marseille and Juventus, and I'm thinking, no, thank you. Right, first one we can't be in. The first 2, actually, we can't be in. Oh, that makes it more nerve-wracking. Okay, we can't be in those 2. We can be in this one. So as we hit draw next team, bullet dodged. This one's also not great. Porto, Atletico Madrid, and Ajax. Oh, and it's some... Oh, good. Good. All right, well, that's... oh, for God's sake. I mean, are Porto good? Who's their best player? Juan Carlos Sanchez? Yeah, he's all right. What about Atletico? Are they solid? Oh, that's their best player, apparently. That's their key man. Okay. Oh, God. If I were just to compare him to one of my boys, for example, like if we compare him to, well, let's find someone good. Jimenez, for example. Oh God. Oh, dear God. Okay. See you soon. That's tough, isn't it? Ajax? Please be rubbish. Please be rubbish. Oh, even they're not that bad. But I haven't been winning the Eredivisie. I mean, 3rd looks... third's good. All right, Arsenal to come then. Ha! Sugar. What is really hard team. Relatively hard team. Easy team. I feel like we've got... Tough group. Yeah, fair enough. 2 pretty difficult teams. And Ajax. No disrespect to the fans of Ajax. Oh, that's pretty difficult, isn't it? Okay, well, we'll see. Right, then Insigne comes in and Antonio finds his place on the bench then. And Obranek probably should come back in too, really. Probably for Oscar Rowney. So lineup-wise, no real change other than that one defensively. And the rest of the side remains the same as we go into this game. Then away at the Emirates. Never easy. No, genuinely, these are quite difficult games. Unless, actually, you're Manchester City. Then you'll demolish them 6-0. Throwback to last season. They've got Eckel up front. Hajo Eckel. All right, should be a piece of cake. Eckel cake. It's Eckel's cake, Ben. Don't try and force it. All right, I've got nothing to lose here. That's not true. I can see good luck out there. We're going to need. No, I expect to win today. Fire them up, Benny boy. Although if it's a big game, Ben-Hur will not play well. Hopefully, I'm wrong. All right, Thames get things underway here in the Premier League. So far this season, Arsenal have started a little bit underwhelmingly. One win, one defeat as they find it on the edge of the box. Shot comes in, Calvo with a decent save. Now, this won't be as easy, you would think, as Mackay there controls it by letting it hit him, which is a novelty. All right, it's nice to be able to bring Insigne in and not feel that much weaker at the back. In fact, feel very similar at the back as we did in the last game when we were at almost full strength as Miquelino cuts inside, looking pretty dangerous. The ball forward not his best work, though, and that's why Brenic is going to play there instead this season as they work it out to that other side. Mackay, though, gets there and intercepts, actually. Now plays inside to Ben-Hur, who's running at them. Ben-Hur, great! Oh, Ben! I mean, thank you very much. We've sold a lot of Thames t-shirts, and I thank you all for that. The majority of which with Ben-Hur's name on. That, to me, says everything. And that is why he's on the back of your shirt with a number 18, unless you did number 9, which I'm still fair enough. Ben-Hur breaks forward. I mean, that is magnificent. We're all thinking he's going to smash this wide. I'm thinking it. But it's Ben-Hur. Remember the name. As the ball goes in, oh dear. And they've scored. Eccles put it on a plate. Because, no, it doesn't even work. I can't even figure it out. I mean, it was quite a well-worked goal in a strange way. It was the weirdest 1-2 I've ever seen. But back on level terms, after a great individual effort, actually Arsenal are... It's weird, they've had a lot more shots, but position-wise, we're dominating. And Mackay's picked up a little bit of a knocks. Bruised ribs, apparently, as Giovanni's on the free kick. That seems a bit bizarre. As Mackay, left side, he's got to get down there and get a ball into the middle. That's what we want to see from him. As the ball into the middle is, well, less than impressive, let's say. As the ball back to the goalkeeper there. Little risky. And it gives us a chance to start again from the back. Haludum there plays it out to this right-hand side. Miquelino does very well to keep that in and find a pass to Ferreira, who finds Ben-Hur, who's got a runner with him. Jimenez is there. Jacopo Jimenez, Ferreira again. Ref, do you want to call something? No. We continue the pressure as we keep the ball. Jimenez, Mackay's waiting for it in acres of space out on that left-hand side. We finally find him. Ferreira to Ben-Hur. Oh, and he makes it 2-1. Clinical from Thames so far. 2 shots, 2 goals. That's what you want to see. Ben-Hur at the double and Ferreira supplying it. Great work to move, though, from us, it has to be said. Kept possession really, really well. And you can see there, Haludum plays it to Mackay into Ferreira. Lovely slipped ball through to Ben-Hur, whose finish is sublime. I said at the start of the episode, I will start this match. I wasn't that confident in his ability. Take that back. Maybe he just doesn't consider Arsenal a big game. I mean, bear that in mind. 9 points, you can see. The top 4 right now. Top 5 it's become. Chelsea, City, Southampton, Thames and Manchester United all on 9 points. All unbeaten. Something's got to give. Passionately say things are going well, but you're capable of even better. Say no more than that. Keep them focused. Don't get carried away to them how brilliant they are. All right, just get out there and do the job again. Chance for Arsenal. Free kick plays in as, Calvo gets down to his right and saves. Nervy testing times for Thames. From that save, actually, this highlight is set to continue as Diallo on this left-hand side goes back inside. And can we work ourselves another opening? There's loads of space for Jimenez, and now Ben-Hur on it. If you can find the run of Mackay, he does, who I've kept out there for now, despite the injury, as Miquelino, he's 6'3" for a reason, finds the header in on goal, as this number 15 doesn't know where he is. He's time travelling, bless him, as we make it 3-1. Ferreira into Jimenez to Ben-Hur. This ball here is just what you're looking for. Finds Mackay. First touch isn't great, but actually the cross, look at that, my word. Miquelino comes in, unmarked almost, and Thames, the fans behind the goal, go wild. 3,000 strong at the Emirates, and we're not done yet. 50 minutes gone, another highlight. 63 minutes gone, at a point where Thames might have to start thinking about a couple of changes. I'm thinking Mackay off, as Nelly Furtado does a fantastic job. Tackles from behind us, oh dear, we nearly gave it away, but composure from Giovanni. And you can see, work it out to Calvo. Ben-Hur, I mean, he's going to have time to bring this down, I think, and Arsenal should not afford him that, as Ben-Hur goes for goal, just wide. Yeah, I think half an hour to go. Obranek is going to come on. Inside forward position. We talked about it last episode. We're going to give that a whirl. Mackay's done his job for the day and picked up bruised ribs in the process. Chance, though, for Arsenal with time. Calvo's done well. It was a bit of a very... There was lots of players in a condensed space there. It was hard to see. Everyone's playing pretty well there. There's not a massive need to change anything right now. 10 minutes to go. 2-goal advantage. Corner, though. As, oh, dearie me. Just like that, Arsenal back in it. Not long left to go. We're going to switch to the counter-attack as Arsenal put the pressure on. Hopefully we can break on them. It's a bit of of a smash and grab so far, as that's converted very smartly at the front post. We should be marking it, really. I'm going to make another change, try and slow this down a little bit. Ferreira off, Frank's coming on. He's just going to sit in there as the defensive midfielder, actually. Hopefully that'll give us a bit more security with not long left to go. I've been a fourth goal here would be superb. Frank into Jimenez. We've given it away. Frank's there, though. Shoot, Frank. Go on. Ben-Hur. Back on it. Michelino. Referee. Call something. Oh, it's cleared. Are we going to deal with this comfortably? Insigne? Please do. We did. It's fine. I mean, there's not long left to go as Obrenick finds Ben-Hur. Could this be that? And it is that. It's done. 4-2. Game over. Good night, Arsenal. An away performance to be proud of. 5 shots on target. 4 goals. Clinical stuff from Thames. And that's it then. Time has eradicated itself. And there we are then. 4-2. Very good performance. A hat-trick for Ben-Hur. Michelino on the score sheet as well. And Arsenal beaten at the Emirates. That's what you want to see, viewers. This season could be special. And that was really special, lads. Played magnificently. See you next time. And that's going to bring us to the end of this episode. But where shall we meet next? Let's find out. I'm thinking Champions League. Let's see how this lines up. Obviously, with us now being in the Champions League, the opportunity for us to do double upload days increases itself. I want to keep the league form as a focus, but the Champions League is big. We've not been in it before. And although this is our last season, I want to try and show you as much as possible. We were excellent. They deserved the win. We played really well. Ben-Hur was tremendous. Let's have a look then. So, there's a Manchester United, Atletico Madrid situation coming up in the near future. There's a game against Porto, Leicester as well, but I think that United-Atletico Madrid combination could be pivotal to our season. So that's what will be tomorrow. Hopefully you look forward to it, and I'll see you for it too. Ajax, Chelsea after that perhaps. Ajax, Southampton even. I mean, double upload days are incoming. If you enjoyed today's episode though, do drop a like on it. Want to see some more, subscribe to the channel, and we love with care. When it's been until next time, FM19 is just around the corner. You excited? Me too. Goodbye.